All right, I'm gonna scream while he's working on it. Happy Wednesday, KW Southwest. So excited to see you all back in the office. What a nightmare last week. So I'm glad to see you, not sweaty, healthy, and hopefully none of your homes had any significant damage. So let's go ahead and let's get started so we can stick to our agenda. Bucket fills. This seems almost awkward, and yet there's always something or somebody to be grateful for, right? Or share any good news. So do we have any new babies, divorce, marriage, new license, new house, biggest listing, new car? Anything you would like to share? Raise your hand.
I got a new car.
All right. What did you get?
Oh yeah, it has AC, the bumper's right, got a side view mirror. We're coming up.
I mean, we talking about up, we're moving on up.
All right. Who else? We have one over there. That's a big one. Drum roll.
Right test. So now she's official.
All right. Anybody else or online that would like to share any bucket fills? All right. Well, I'm going to go with one. I am grateful for many agents in our office that were able to partner up with us and help us during KW Cares disaster relief. We have received from KW Cares 39 generators for our agents that have applied that still had no power last week. And within a couple hours, I was able to get several volunteers along with the leadership team submitting the applications till literally midnight. So I'm grateful to every single one of you that was there and help us distribute it, help us get the list together. Robbie Jansky that drove all the way up north of Woodlands to pick them all up, all 39 on his own with his truck and a little tow. And then everybody that was there to help us offload it, especially Nimesh. That was true story. It was truly KW culture in action, and I'm very proud to be in business with our organization and every single one of you. So thank you. All right, moving on. Our business partners, if you're our business partner and you are present, please come on up and take a few minutes. Come on.
How's it going, guys? It's Matthias with Home USA. It's okay, I'll yell. And just wanted to once again thank you guys. It's nice to be back in the office. I know we were out all week. Some mortgage news. We've seen a big increase in refinance, which is really nice. A little bit of an increase also in mortgage applications being filled out. Had a small, drop in interest rates, which is always nice to hear. Kind of some news. Who's got some closings that were coming up and the storm came and had some interesting stories they want to share? No, nothing. Okay. Well, I just kind of want to share this, and you might see this in some of your closing if you have any coming up. We have had to get re-inspections on certain homes that some lenders are requiring. So if you're starting to see that, or if you have seen that, or you may see that in some of your transactions this month or even coming in the next month, they're probably going to require some roof inspection, whatever the case may be. This is normal, not out of the ordinary, especially after such a big storm that got hit, especially in some areas in Fort Bend, which obviously we do a lot of business in. So don't freak out. This is normal. And I'm glad that everybody's okay. Well, I appreciate your partnership and thank you for your time.
Good morning, everyone. Josh Gazowski. I'm a 7-year Navy veteran with over 11 years of home warranty experience. Along with my beautiful bride, Sharon Gazowski, we proudly represent Fidelity National Home Warranty. Show of hands, who here has less than 5 years of real estate experience? All right, so I asked that question because home warranties in that time frame weren't insanely popular for whatever reason, whether it be seller's market or whatnot. So we are here to educate. Not only are we here to educate home buyers, but we're here to educate realtors. When you hear home warranty presentations, you really just hear the bells and whistles. I like to take advantage of this opportunity of coming here on Wednesdays to provide extra little bullet points and remind you. But if you're newer, even in that 4 or 5 years, and you want a better understanding of what home warranty provides and how it benefits your buyers, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Sharon. We'd be more than glad to assist you in educating you. So show of hands, who here has more than 5 years of experience? So I'd like to say that with the average home in Houston being over 30 years old, I don't know if one of you wants to answer this question, but I feel like home warranty should be in every transaction because homes are older. So maybe you can't answer this question for me now, but maybe a sidebar conversation. Home warranty benefits home buyers because we have licensed bonded contractors and we could save them thousands of dollars. When you've got clients pinching every penny to get a house, that $500, $600, $700 for home warranty could potentially save them from thousands of dollars of unexpected out-of-pocket costs if they didn't have home warranty or a good home warranty coverage. So we are here to educate and remind before your next closing, or if you'd like to learn the difference. Last week, I researched all of our main competition again. And I could tell you with pure confidence, if you complete the same research I did, you would make Fidelity Home Warranty one of your top options for your clients. Thank you so much, Josh and Sharon Gazowski with Fidelity National Home Warranty. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks so much, Josh. Appreciate you. All right. We are going to get to you, sir, in a couple minutes. In the meanwhile, Verna, super quick rundown of our classes and events coming up.
Did you want to handle yours? KW?
Well, this is first.
Oh, okay. Well, then just go back. Okay, so we have a couple of classes coming up. First of all, next week, Tuesday, at our island, we're having a solar housing 3-hour CE credit course. This is going to help you with understanding when you're assisting your listing agents or if you're assisting your buyers, the impact that solar has on our industry currently. Okay, so learn some tips and tricks there. You can scan the QR code. We'll also put this on our closed Facebook group as well as our close our line, whatever. Okay, next.
Intro.
Yes.
There we go. I was curious where you're going with that. All right. Well, Camp KW is coming up. For those of y'all that probably hopefully got the message, it was supposed to be this week. We postponed to next week. That way everybody can take it in. I don't know if that was a good sign or not, that nobody came on Monday accidentally, that either y'all got the message that it got postponed or neither of you were going to show up in the first place. So I'm not sure which one it is, but let's hope so. Anyway, got a full week scheduled for you guys. Do not forget about it. All right. Hope to see you next week.
And it's morning and
yes,
evening.
morning and evening, in person or on Zoom.
So just like that, this was also postponed, but we are still going to go off campus and go to Tri Point Homes, which is located in Harvest Green, for our next team meeting. This is next week. So don't come here, meet us straight there. You'll see these flyers all around the office as well. Mega Agent Camp.
And just as a reminder, diving into DocuSign and advanced DocuSign is at 1 o'clock after the team meeting. Okay, so I'm going to rush back here. For those of you that want to dive into DocuSign in details and get some advanced tips, make your way back here after the lunch and I'll get started at 1 o'clock. Okay, so it'll be a little bit tight there, but for sure. Now, Mega Agent Camp, quickly, guys, the price is going up on Mega Agent Camp on July 31st. Okay, so if you guys are even teetering on deciding, come to the leadership team and ask us for some more details. That QR code right there will take you directly to the events page that'll give you details for Mega Camp. Remember, it's one of our global conventions that happen throughout the year, August 12th through 15th in Austin. This is the last year for a few years that it will be in Austin. Okay.
All right. Awesome. And now to some leadership updates that we have going on. So on Friday, our MCA, Amanda, is no longer our MCA. Friday was her last day. Thank you. In the meanwhile, Krista is stepping back in a role while we are working on announcing our next candidate in that role. So we want to wish her all the best. And, it was for personal growth purposes that she is no longer a part of our team. So for any questions directly, you can reach out to Krista or Veronica, of course, in the meanwhile. Now, our next announcement is our fabulous new addition to our team, Miss Daisha. She is our new director of first impressions and survived so many steps of the interview process with
Yes,
the
yes.
entire leadership team. So we are super excited to be
too.
in business with you. Why don't you take just a few minutes and tell our agents a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, of course, my name is Deja. I am a mother of 3 and I just got married in March. You guys have been so welcoming. So thank you so much. And I am so excited to be a part of KW. Please let me know if I can help you with anything. And thank you again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome. She's very nice, so please be nice to her.
You haven't met them yet.
All right, Verna, anything?
Just the next slide. So just wanted to let you guys know in terms of new partners, right? We have some new faces here, but we also have some new opportunities for you. And this is for anyone, obviously not you guys, unless there's some visitors in here, pre-licensing, post-licensing, CE, SAE, exam prep, mortgage, and even more. We have partnered with the CE shop to get heavily discounted CE continuing education courses. So we will have a new site that is linked off of our kwsw25.com site. You can also go to that QR code to register and get your own login, and you'll be ready to go to take advantage of all those CE classes. Share it with friends. They do not have to just be a Keller Williams Southwest agent. They can be anywhere. If they're looking for some continuing education or additional education from an online perspective, please share the love. Thanks.
Cool. All right, one quick update. Guys, just for those of you that have not updated to the new KW agent site and still are on the legacy site, the older site, well, that date has come now, okay? And that date is August 15th. August 15th, if you're still using the legacy site, it's going to automatically upgrade you and update you to the new site, okay? So if you still have the old site and you built custom pages on that, those custom pages will not transfer over, okay? So if you want to get with me or with Norman on maybe a potential transition, feel free to reach out to us, okay? Also, thank you, Verna, for letting me know that on August 24th, there's going to be a major updates coming to our current site. So that's going to be pretty exciting to see the new sites, okay? All right, so that was my update for today on the tech.
What is the old site?
The one you're on.
Which one?
What's
Is
that?
there-
What's
Oh, the
that?
website.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
okay.
website. Yeah, site is short for website. I love having fun with her. Yeah, here we go.
All right, awesome. Well, I would like to go ahead and welcome our guest speakers for today. Whoa, did we just butcher Ernest's name?
I probably did.
Whoa, so I would like to welcome Ernest
I was me. And
Arrest.
it was on purpose. Yeah.
and Valerie Diaz. You guys come up.
Your name massive and is really small.
Oh my God.
Whatever. My
Put
bad. I was
me over
going so
here.
fast. Where's the team on in here? I literally came to y'all's office to get the logos and everything.
Our
4-year-old's
here.
So
Not apologetic.
yeah. I apologize on my leadership team's behalf for butchering your name.
That's just fault.
And I have no problem throwing him under the bus. If you don't mind to just stay under the camera, we have a lot of people online, so that way they can see you as well. I was thinking about today's topic, and as we are navigating these NAR changes and politics and a shifting market, I came to a conclusion that there's only a small percentage of agents that build their businesses to last. And so as I was looking at a list of our agents within our organization and who would be a good resource to hear from, Valerie and Ernest came to my mind and graciously agreed to be interviewed today. So for many of you, now I would like to kind of do a survey because many of you have a close relationship with them. And some of you are like, I don't know these people. Would you like to raise your hand if you don't personally know Valerie and Ernest, just so I can kind of read the room? Okay, so about half of the room. Wonderful. So why don't we?
Sure, you better put your hand down.
Put your hand down, man.
You can plenty of stories about him.
After hour, no, after.
Ah, that's for the happy hour. So can we take a few minutes and would you tell our agents that don't personally know you a little bit about yourself? How long have you been in a business? Why real estate? And just walk me just a little bit quickly through your first year.
Through the first year at KW or first
No,
year,
just
a
like-
long time ago?
Long time ago. Just quickly, 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'm Valerie. Of course, this is Ernest. I've been in real estate for 24 years. Ernest has been, how long has it been?
About 15, 16 years, maybe,
Yeah,
give or take.
something like that.
Mhm.
And I started off, my mom is the one that coerced me into getting into real estate. I did not want to do it. I was going to school and I was like, oh, real estate? I don't want to do real estate. And so she's like, oh, while you're going to college, get into real estate. And I said, okay. And so I got into real estate. The first couple of years, it was, challenging. And of course, getting to know the real estate, it was interesting. By the time that I graduated, I decided real estate was my thing because I felt like I'm really good at negotiations and just dealing with people and just customer service. So that was me. And then so fast forward about 10 years after that, I started the property management side of our business, and I was with my second child. Pregnant with my second child, and I had told Ernest, I was like, I really need the help. And so he got into real estate. So
What did you do before?
My background is insurance, home, auto, BOPs. I ended up with medical malpractice insurance with Gallagher, the largest underwriter for medical malpractice. And then we were dabbing into options trading. We both were doing options trading. So at 20 some properties of management, she's like, okay, I need some help.
Nice.
So I found a way to get fired from where I was working.
How wasn't that hard, was it?
Yeah, it was, well, it's a long story, but I got fired, yay. So I got fired and I jumped into management and I got my real estate license for the first time. And
And that was actually 2 years before we got into KW, I think, something like, or a year before. It was like around that time.
Okay.
So Andy's the one that, yes, it was in 2011 because Nick was born in 2010. And so Nick is actually here in the office, so he's here today. But it was 2010 that he joined in, and then 2011 we joined in KW. And it's by far the best decision that we could have
we were
ever made,
invited
so.
to family reunion in Anaheim, California. Remember that?
There we go.
And she was with Room. Should I say that?
Yeah.
Room Real Estate. And we're invited. Well, they're gonna invite us to a KW event when you're with another different company. So that was kind of weird. And after family reunion, it was like, okay, we're on board.
Okay.
And I didn't have my license. She was already licensed, and we dove in. We love family reunion.
Okay. Valerie, tell me a little bit about how you built the business, right? So there are a lot of agents that are, 3 years or less. What did you do to build such a massive business that you were also considering to start building your management?
So, okay, so in real estate, I mean, I was growing my customers, my clients and all, and I was actually, I mean, our business is a little bit different because we do property management, so it is a little bit different. So in real estate in 2008, we did hit, I mean, it was pretty challenging in 2008, and then of course with the babies and all, I was pretty preoccupied, and I was praying about it. I was really praying about which route to go. And the way that I got into property management was a godsend. So that's how I started that. But in reference to real estate, I had already established my clients. And then whenever I implemented the property management side of the business, it just really took a different shift. And so your question was what kind of advice do I give to new agents?
Yeah, so there are, a lot of agents that join us, or they are at the first 2-3 years, or maybe 5 years. And now NAR, shifting market, what's happening? Should I get out of business? Should I go into new home sales? Should I join a team? Well, you were able to succeed through 2008 and then build a massive business. If you would give them a few pieces of advice, what they should focus on, what would that be?
I mean, one of them is, I mean, which y'all probably have already heard is lead generation. I mean, that's huge. But before you get to lead generation, I believe really, really understanding behavior profiles is super important. People don't understand other people. And I think that whenever you understand other people, then you're able to either mirror them, not mimic them, but like be able to relate to them at their level
Right.
and make them feel comfortable. And I see so many people that they don't know how to do that.
So
So
you
I
have-
think that's number one.
So you meet with the client and you have a script, right? Yeah, we all have a script, right? And you have a client across from you and the client's doing like, and, okay, so
That's a high D.
you got to kind of shorten because you don't want to lose them, right? Especially they're looking at their watch, their phone, right? They're in a hurry. You got to cut your script a little, right? Manicure your script, massage your script, right? And you have those that want to spend the whole day with you, like, oh, okay. Then you got to start looking at your phone. Okay, you know what? I got another thing. So you have to kind of read your client, and that's what she means by understanding behavior.
Mhm.
Yeah, behavior style. Some excellent books or some excellent tools are actually starting with you guys taking the DISC. So we do have the DISC assessment available in the office. We also have another helpful tool, which is the KPA, personality assessment. Any member of the leadership team can help you evaluate it. And then there are plenty of classes up there that we highly recommend that you take advantage of to educate yourself, to be able to mirror match your clients as you're in front of them and immediately tell, this is a high D, this is not a high C, right?
Mhm.
This is a high S. And be able to truly tailor the listing presentation and buyer's consultation to their behavior style. Okay, what else? So mirror matching, lead generation, anything else that comes to your mind?
Making sure that you understand what you're supposed to say, practicing your scripts, that's huge because if you don't know what to say, you're going to blow it whenever you go into a meeting. So that's huge. Another aspect of that I really concentrated on at the beginning and that we continue to improve with our team is our online presence, with reviews. I think that's huge. I don't believe a lot of agents concentrate on that. So HR reviews, Google reviews, Yelp, I don't really care about Yelp as much as I used to. Unless
Yeah,
you're hungry.
exactly.
But Google reviews is huge for us. We receive a lot of leads because of our online presence with our reviews and how customers are able to see what past clients have mentioned about our team. And so I think that's huge right there.
All right, so I'm gonna fast forward. Did you get into property management because you were looking at additional streams of income, or is that simply something that you were passionate about?
So the way that I got into property management, as I mentioned earlier, was really a God thing because I had never even thought about property management ever in my life. And then I had been helping a client with a rental property, and the morning that they were kind of deciding on a property, I just had this one thought, property management. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I'm like, property management. It was just a thought. And that's how God speaks to you. And so whenever I was working with my client, they were interested in this one rental listing. And then whenever comes to find out, whenever we're applying, they were managed by another management company at the time. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, this morning I thought about property management. Then my client's looking for a property that is managed by a property management company. And then I told Ernest, I'm like, I'm going to go over to this office and I'm going to present the application. And this is back in 2009 that we started all this. And so I went to go present it. And as I left, I had called him. He was at the office at work. And I told him, I was like, I know what I'm going to do next. And that's how everything got started
And
there.
one of my colleagues in the insurance world, him and his wife had a management company. So I told her, he's like, oh, wow, okay. So we kind of put two and two together. We met with them for dinner, kind of picked our brain,
Mhm.
Carmen Carlos, and yeah, so. that's how it
Okay.
evolved.
And so what do, usually the average agent thinks, oh, it's just easy, no liability. I'm going to manage a few rental properties, keep 8 to 10% of the income. That's awesome. What would your advice be to an agent that's thinking to build such a massive property management organization like you have?
So first of all, it's very tedious. So I don't know if anybody has considered that. It's a very tedious job. I believe you have to be super analytical to be able to manage that. And then it only makes sense if you really grow the numbers to a high level. Property management, there is tons of liability. I mean, you have mold issues and you have tenants and you have slips and falls and different things that can take place within a property. And tenants tend to be difficult. Owners can be very difficult as well. And then, so one thing is that whenever you're managing properties, you're dealing with all these different owners and you're dealing with all these different tenants. Everybody has different expectations and
Personalities.
request and the ways that they want to handle business. And so it's like you have to customize it to a certain degree. And whenever you don't really customize it 100% to what they're liking, they don't like it. And so it is challenging. It's super challenging, but
And-
So how many doors do you guys have right now?
we have we're at 290. We're at the 290 figure.
Almost
So
300.
290, 300 landlords, 300 tenants that you have to deal with on a monthly basis.
Right.
Okay, that sounds like easy
and we-
peasy, right?
And we couldn't do it without our team. Our team is an amazing team. They really take care of.
It's all about systems. just
day-to-day
like in real
activities.
estate. It's all about systems.
So where do you learn all of this? If you're thinking about property management, there's a very extensive training, right? That is
Mhm.
required to even have an idea as far as what you should be doing to truly make sure that you represent the landlords and tenants correctly. So what would you recommend whenever it comes to education?
Well, I mean, you're able to take real classes through Champion School of Real Estate. I'm pretty sure there's other ones available. Before we were able to join KW, we did have to get approved to do property management here at KW through Maryland.
Mhm.
Maryland
We
had
have- we
to
have
go
our-
through our books.
We have our own speed dial, so.
Yes.
No, but Marilyn, she's wonderful. She's a
Yes.
good guy.
Yeah,
She
she's great.
checked our books and make sure we're doing everything, crossing the T's, if y'all know Marilyn. Oh, yeah, she makes sure you cross your T's, dot your I's.
A good healthy audit, right?
She can scare you, man. She's like, no, but she's wonderful though. She's wonderful. Yeah, she's great.
Okay, awesome. So tell me, property management, 300 doors, where do you guys see yourself a few years from now?
I mean, so what I tend to concentrate on is growing intelligently. I don't want to grow to the point that we have so many doors that we can't really take care of them efficiently and well. And so our goal is to continue to increase. I mean, I would love to get to 500 doors at one point. I'm not sure exactly what that deadline is, but I want to make sure that we take care of our customers, our tenants, or our landlords, and then of course our staff. I want to make sure that we have a great staff and that we're taking care of them, where they're content and that they're able to take care of the business as well.
And we're selective as far as the clientele we want to serve. We live here, so we want to stay local. We get, because of our reviews, reputation, all that jazz, we get requests to manage property, Tomball, Woodlands, Kingwood, and we like to stay local.
As long as it's within
Hey.
35 minutes,
Exactly.
from Sugarland, that's what we are able to
Okay.
serve.
Exactly.
Okay, tell us about your current staff and if there is somebody that eventually is thinking, well, maybe I want to explore opportunities within the team. Who are you looking for as you are growing your organization?
So she does, the way we break it up is that I specialize in investors and buyers. That's my bread and butter. She does specialize on listings, staging and photography and all that. So that's how we kind of divide the business. We don't have any buyers and in our staff. We handle the real estate part of it. So our staff is divided to, they do real estate and others do property management. So that's pretty much how we divide the business. We divided the business. So my bread and butter, I love helping buyers. I love it. Renovations, I do that. She does listings.
Okay.
Did I
okay.
answer your question?
And well, in reference to our growth,
Mhm.
like, who would like to, I mean, we're always looking for great people to join our team. it takes a special kind of person to work within our team. And so I am particular about who joins our team because I know how much work is involved
Mhm.
and it's not easy to deal with tenants and landlords. I mean, some of these tenants, they get very crazy and you have to have control of your emotions. If not, then those emotions really take control of you. But that's like in real estate in general. I mean, in real estate, I mean, I'm pretty sure Sharon Parker over here is laughing because she knows how it is with real estate clients. But whenever you have to deal with tenants and landlords and so many of them on a daily basis, it's like, it can be intense. But we're always looking for somebody that, as we continue to grow, we'll need to look to explore more
Okay.
options.
Awesome. We have time for 2 questions. Anybody has any questions? Jimmy, go ahead. Hold on. Let me run the mic to you. I'll give you mine.
Jimmy. Yes. I just had a question about your growth. Okay, so so you want to scale the 500 well.
Mhm.
How long did it take to get to where you were to 290? And was there like a tipping point? Was it were you stuck at 50 for a while and then all of a sudden just
For a while,
boom,
it's so funny. We joke about this. For a while, we're stuck at 230, 235, 240 for like a couple of years, several years. And why can't we get past 250? Right. So we had a good problem that a lot of clients decide to sell their homes. So
I mean, during 2020, I mean,
Yeah.
people were just selling like crazy.
selling like crazy, so we're like lose some and then gain some, lose some. So okay, we're back at 230, man. So right. So this year, because of interest rates and everything's going on, we have properties we manage in the $4,000, $5,500 a month rent. Crazy. They're not ready to buy. And they want to live in a nice home. They want to maintain that status. Hey, look where I live, VPs, CFOs, whatever. They're here for a year, 2 years. They don't want to commit on buying, but they want to rent. Okay. So, but now we are at a point to where, I don't know, it's just this year, boom, we're almost at 290, right? So, it sort of exploded, but for a while we were stuck at 240 couldn't get past 250 for several years. But this year we kind of it exploded because of what's going on, right, in the market. So, yeah.
Awesome. We have another question here.
Okay, my question is, do you guys capitalize as far as when tenants decide that they want to buy? Are you creating those relationships with the tenants to help them assist them with purchasing?
We're working on that. Those are areas that we need to improve in. Because of course, whenever you're managing properties, I mean, you're abiding by that lease agreement. And so sometimes tenants get really upset because we abide by that lease
We're the
agreement.
bad cop.
We're the bad cop.
So the relationship is not very organic, very smooth because we enforce.
So
Hey,
we
Ms.
have helped some tenants, but it's not as much as it could be. So
Right. Good question.
Hey, I was gonna ask, what platforms do you use to find clients like Comgate, Commercial Gateway, or any preference on one?
like clients, like property management clients, like
Tenants.
tenants. I mean, tenants just come because we have the listings for lease.
No, like market wise, you know how we have HAR for homes on commercial side, where do you market your listings?
So we don't, we have one commercial property, but we don't concentrate too much on commercial.
Oh,
So usually I team up with Mike Wong
homes,
on
okay.
commercial.
And as you know, when you list with Keller Williams, it goes to over 150 websites, right? The Zillow, Craigslist, the HRs, all those websites. So exposure wise, I tell my clients within 10, 15 days, you're going to know, we're going to know, you're going to know if the property is going to move, people are interested or not, right? Other brokers out there, they don't advertise as well as Keller Williams, correct? So with Keller Williams, we're going to know within 10, 15 days if your property is going to move or not. If it doesn't move within 10, 15 days, you try to avoid the property going what we call stale, right? You heard of that, right? Stale. So that we need to adjust the price accordingly, right? Bump it down $50, $100, whatever it takes, right? To avoid the property going 30, 40, 50 days and go stale. So you have to stay on top of that and kind of keep your clients informed, whether it's for sale, for lease. Keep them, hey, we need to, it's been on the market for 20 days. We need to adjust. We got to do something, right? And that's when our staff does a great job on doing
Nice,
that.
thank you. How many people in your team as well? I was wondering.
We have 4 full-time employees and one part, well, he's almost full-time, but so total 5 staff members.
Yeah, so we have one more from the Mac.
All right, so it's not a question. First and foremost, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're making a big deal over nothing.
Yes, buddy.
Yeah. All right, second, I'm not sure if anybody actually knows this. I think this is a perfect platform to actually announce it. So NAREP just came out with the top 250 agents or Latino-based agents in the state or in the country, and the Diaz team was actually ranked number 5. They were the number 5 team in the state.
Serious?
So congratulations. Yeah, so congratulations.
awesome.
Big deal. This is the perfect moment to actually, I just saw it yesterday.
had
so
no idea.
Congratulations.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's awesome.
We have a couple of more too, but they were number 5.
no
so it's
word.
awesome. Yeah, so
Pretty.
congrats,
A
guys.
cigar, nothing.
All right, awesome. Was this helpful information?
Pat on the back.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you gotta get your kiddos to the dentist, so we appreciate you. And let's give them one more round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. I would like to go ahead and invite our fabulous lunch partner. Please come on up and let me find your slide right here. Hi, Adam. If you don't mind to stand over here and look at the camera as well, as we have plenty of people online. We are gonna do your slides shortly.
Okay, so before we wait for the slides, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about myself. I'm Adam Cole. I've been in the business about 2 years. Solar business is fun. I love helping people. That's why I went to solar. So solar doesn't only make us feel good. It also makes homeowners, realtors, and whatever we partner people with, they make them feel good. So a little bit about solar. So solar is it's a new way to pay for your electric bill. So instead of paying to your electric company, you're just paying for your solar system. The difference and the benefits. So I'm just gonna go to the next slide. So these are the benefits. So solar is pretty beneficial. You don't only save money, you help environment, right? We probably don't care that much about environment, but saving money is what makes us go solar, right? So right now is the best time to go solar because government actually stimulates everyone to go solar with a 30% tax credit, meaning at the end of the year when you file for taxes, you get the 30% of your solar system back. For example, $20,000 solar system. At the end of the year, you get $6,000 back from the government, meaning the solar system only costs you $14,000. That's a good thing, right? So we also provide a solar lease program. So we are the partners of the biggest solar company in the market. You probably heard of it, SunPower. And what they offer is a solar lease program. So solar lease, in the meantime, is when you have a solar system and you just have a small monthly payment for it. For example, your energy bill is like $200. For a solar lease, only $90. $90 for 25 years, that's a good deal. And we all know solar bills are rising, like electric bills are rising. Like last year you had like $180 bill. Right now you have like $240, $250. So not a very good thing. So benefits of it, monthly payment, free maintenance, free shipping. So we go out there, no upfront cost. We take best materials on the market. We install them on your house and we maintain them for 25 years, full warranty, full shipping. So we take care of everything and you also get your own monitoring software. So you're able to monitor how much your system produces, home uses, how much sent back to the grid, and etc. and so on. So solar cash option, probably the best option you could do if you have money laid out like in your back pocket, you know. So with the solar cash option, you have more benefits. With the solar cash option, you buy the whole solar system for cash. Solar system, I'm just gonna go a little bit forward. Solar system is not batteries. So just to clarify that, solar system is panels and microinverters. Probably that's it, the most you need to know. And then the batteries are an addition. So solar panels can work without batteries. Some people do batteries for a backup, but pretty much solar panels just work by themselves. So with the solar cash option, you buy the solar system for cash, meaning then you can sell your home with the solar system, and this solar system gives you an addition to your home price. For example, your home costs $50,000, $500,000. You've installed the solar system for $30,000. You can just add this $50,000 to your home price, meaning you don't only benefit yourself as a real estate agent, but you also benefit a homeowner by increasing their home price. So advantages of the solar cash option, you control fixability, increased home value, and long-term savings. So every time we give a proposal to a customer, we show them when their solar system is gonna buy back, meaning when will the solar system actually get them the money they inputted into the solar system. An average is about 7 years. So after 7 years, everything your solar system produces, that's your earnings. So it's better than any investment, like investing in stocks, whatever. You don't know like if the stocks are going to increase or are they going to go down. Solar is always going to go up. So selling, transferring, and moving with your solar system. So that's the benefit of our company. We have a hassle-free moving and selling your house and everything. With the solar lease, you just transfer the lease to the new homeowner. With the solar cash option, we help you to sell your home with the solar cash option, and then the homeowner pays the solar cash like in addition to his home payment, and then he just have free energy for his lifetime. Then the earning potential. So what we provide is $500 for each customer that signs the contract, meaning if it's a new homeowner that wants to install solar panels for his house, for example, like you have him that he has an electric bill of $200, and then you just give that information to us. So we give him a proposal, everything. So we prepare everything for you. So you just give us the information, and then we send it out to you, to the customer. And then we have our own people, we have our own team that is gonna go out there and sell him solar, like give him the advantages of solar, downsides, pros, cons, or you can do it for yourself. We also have that. And it just you just give us the customer, we give you the earning potential. So realtors incentive for solar referrals. So why is it a win-win situation for both sides, for us and for you? First, you can increase your home sales. We have a lot of realtors that they're like, oh, I have a person with the solar system. Can you help us and like explain, is it the one he needs, or does he need more? He wants an addition of solar panels. We do all that stuff. We can add solar panels, we can add batteries, we expand solar systems, we help people maintain them. So we're an all-in-one company. We're certified in the whole Texas by SunPower, and we also can do installations throughout the whole US. We have our own electricals, engineers, design teams. We have everyone. So we're not just a sales company. Pretty much advances for real estate agents, you expand your market, and you have something to offer to your clients that other real estate agents don't have. So this is to conclude. Pretty much you can refer to my phone numbers, 832-819-1221, with any questions you may have about the solar. So if you want to partner, if you have some questions about your upcoming solar installations, you can just send me a message. I'm going to give you a response as soon as possible. I'm pretty free in the evenings, but mornings are pretty busy. So
Adam, we have a few questions. Is it
Yeah.
okay if you take
Yeah,
a few
no problem.
questions? Awesome. We have a question from Sharon.
So what I'd like to know is if I put the solar on my house, how am I not paying the electric bill no more? I'm just paying the solar bill.
yeah, that's a good question. So how solar system works, I'm just going to explain you. You have solar panels on your roof. We install solar panels. That's what we specialize in. So solar panels go on your roof, and then sun energy comes to your solar panels.
No, I understand
yeah.
that.
Then
but
solar
do
panels
I will not never have electric bill
Yeah.
again?
So solar panels produce your energy, and then
Uh-huh.
the thing we put under the solar panels are the microinverters. Those connect the DC energy to AC energy that is then used by your home. Why you will not have an electric bill? You pay your electric bill for your kilowatt hour usage. So that's
Mhm.
how much energy you use per month, per year, per 25 years.
Right.
So what energy companies will charge you, that's a delivery charge. So to stay on the grid, meaning to pull out energy from in the night when you don't have a power generated by solar panels and you
Mhm.
don't have a battery backup, you pull out energy from the grid, meaning from CenterPoint in Houston and Dallas and others, different provider. So you pull out energy from them and they just charge you a connection fee.
So, okay, so what you're saying is the electric bill is gonna come from CenterPoint
Yeah.
still, okay? And I'm gonna have a solar bill.
So what you are gonna have is around a $10 delivery charge. So from the
Mhm.
electric company, they still charge you. I don't know why they don't deliver actually nothing to your house. They just charge you for connecting with them. So we also have an off-grid systems when you're not connected to the grid at all. We have that too. We don't recommend that because sometimes it's just easier to pull up from the grid and it's a lot cheaper. So for example, with the solar lease option, you install solar, you have a $90 solar bill, and then you have like a $5 electric bill instead of having like $180 throughout the whole year.
Okay, so again, like, there's no sun today.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I need the backup battery or?
So the
So how
backup
much-
battery.
How much solar is gonna stay in that solar? How much,
Yes,
do I
so
need?
for example, the hurricane passed. I hope y'all all doing well about that too.
Mhm.
So we had a lot of people come to us and be like, "Oh, we had a meeting in March. Can we install solar panels to us?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What do you want?" They're like, "Oh, I want the battery backup so I stay powered during the hurricane." I still have customers that don't have power still. That's so sad for them. And the
Because they
gen
didn't have the backup battery? Okay.
so the backup battery is needed when the grid is off. So, for example, what we had is the grid was down
Mhm.
and no energy. Sun was still there. So if you didn't have battery, you would have still have energy in the daytime. Just to have the energy in nighttime, you need the battery to, so the solar panels will charge the battery in the daytime, and in the nighttime, the battery or your whole house, your AC, your energy, your everything is gonna take from the battery. So they just use that energy that the solar panels put into the battery during the daytime.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if you have a battery, right? And is the energy stored with you or does it run out at the end of the month?
Yes, so with the battery, your energy is always stored with you. So the battery is like it looks like a fridge basically, just a little bit smaller and more compact. It installs in your garage or outside your garage, depends on type of the home you get, and it's always stored from you. So there's no time limit when the battery energy is gonna run out. So solar panels always produce energy, and then it puts into the battery, and then as long as you don't use the energy in the battery, it just stays there.
And the second question I have is, if your neighbor has solar panels, can the other neighbors get energy from that?
Few more questions over here.
I hear about people that make money out of solar panels where they sell it to the grid. So do people have that option when they go with you guys?
Yes, so what we have is a buyback program. So what you're talking about is a buyback program. Your solar panels produce energy, and then you don't, for example, we're taking an example, you don't have a battery, right? Your solar panels that they produce the energy, it uses by your home. So your home uses the energy produced by solar panels. And then the energy that is excess energy that you don't use, it gets sent to the grid. And then at the end of the month, grid gives you a credits. So it depends on your provider, GEXA, TXU, or like any provider that you have. At the end of the month, also you pulled energy from the grid in the night, and they just do calculations, and the energy you sell excess to the grid, and then the energy you use in the night, they just cancel out. Because the way we make the sales system, we make them 100% offset. That's why we ask customers for electric bill so we can see their annual usage for the energy. And then we just make it so that the calculations at the end of the month with the energy company are not gonna get them an extra electric bill.
One last question over here.
My question was, is the battery pack that you were talking about, is it like a backup generator or is it like a smaller generator that powers like certain parts of the house or?
Yeah, so the battery is not a generator. The battery is a storage. So you probably all have power banks. You charge a power bank and then you connect the device to it and then you use it by your home. Battery is pretty much same thing. You charge it with the solar panels during the daytime. In the nighttime, the battery is connected to your net meter, and in the nighttime, all the energy that is used by your home, AC, like conditioning, then home devices like computers, phones, and charging and everything, it is used by the net meter, and then the battery is just powering your home through that. So it's not like a generator, it's more like a connection. It's like a battery to your home. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much. I'm curious, how did the panels do during the hurricane?
So the panels, actually, we didn't have a single broken panel, nor a single damaged panel. So all the panels are doing absolutely perfectly fine. The way we install solar panels is we use a special equipment, and we have to use special mounting. So when the solar panels get installed on your roof, it gets installed on rails. Before rails needs to be installed on your roof. So we have a special mount. We partner with big companies like ABC Solar, Sunergy, and etc. And we have special solar mounts that connect the rails to your roof straight up, and then we also seal them like fully, so they're sealable, meaning you put seal in them, and they give you extra connection to the roof, meaning not a single solar panel flew off the roof. We didn't have that for our whole almost 13 years in business. And probably just the only thing that can happen to the solar panels is they might get like a small crack or something from the hail. Like we had hail 4 months ago, I think, 3 months ago. And some people say like this, like my solar panel has a small crack on it. Can you please replace it? We're like, yeah, sure, because like he installed the solar system for lease, so 25 years he's fully covered. So for the period of 25 years, he'll fully covered. He can buy out the system after 5 years. He has the option, or he can still stay with lease, or after 25 years, he can also buy out the system, or he can get the system removed from his roof.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Adam. We appreciate
welcome.
you. Let's give him a round of applause. And if we have any private questions, we can go ahead and would you stick around over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, wait, 1 second, 1 second. And also, guys, if you can follow our Instagram channel, if you can scan the QR code, write this, and this was our YouTube and our website.
Awesome.
Adam, one last question.
Yeah.
The number you said that we can
Yeah, you can call to this number or the other one. I can write it down.
I really
right.
appreciate all the interest. If you want to find out how you can assist your listing and your buyers, I really wish we had a class for that. Oh, we do. Next Tuesday at the island, we are having a class on how you can assist your buyers and your listing, so your aid people. Okay, I don't know why I'm stumbling today. On how to help them with solar, and then we can connect you with Adam as well.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. We appreciate you. Lunch is being served. So stick around, join us for lunch, and we will see you next week.